As I was getting ready to do this intro, it kind of hit me like Zion Williamson has been in the NBA for 4 years now. I just want to say that because 2019 was 4 years ago. That's crazy. But yeah, the New Orleans Pelicans missed the 2023 playoffs after losing in the play-in tournament to the OKC Thunder, a team they probably should have beaten. And what a disappointing end to the Pelicans season. They were over 10 games above 500 at one point in the season. It was looking like they could compete for a championship, while they might also get a top 5 pick in the draft from the LA Lakers. Well, they didn't end up even getting that swap because they finished with a worse record than the Lakers. What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We are going to be rebuilding the New Orleans Pelicans, but yes, I am cutting ties with Zion Williamson. We are going to be trading him in the 2023 offseason. Like I said, it's his 4th year in the NBA. He played 24 games in his rookie season because he missed the start of it due to injury. He missed 21 games in 2021. He didn't play at all in 2022, and he missed the Pelicans playoff appearance in which they ended up losing to the Suns in round 1. And then this year, he looked dominant. The Pelicans looked great, and then he ended up only playing 29 games. We haven't seen him in a few months, and the Pelicans just end up missing the playoffs as a whole. So I had to download a scenario. 2K start today is still broken, unfortunately. You have the Lakers and the Celtics in the NBA Finals. Just an NBA's dream with two of the most historic franchises, and the Celtics end up winning in 7 with Tatum being your Finals MVP. And I did a Pelicans rebuild a few weeks ago where I ended up trading Brandon Ingram and keeping Zion. So if you want to see a Pelicans rebuild with Zion, go watch that. But yeah, it's just not fair to Pelicans fans, man. It's not fair to Brandon Ingram and the rest of this Pelicans roster that is healthy come playoff time. So it's looking like we are going to have the 14th overall pick in the NBA draft. Oh my God, the Magic won the Wemby sweepstakes. So that means the swap did not go into effect. We have the 14th pick. The Lakers keep their pick at 18. Willie Green is definitely going to stay as our head coach next year. I just want to see where Zion's value is in 2K now. I did acquire him in the Thunder rebuild as well that I did 2 videos ago. So if you want to see me use Zion, go watch that as well. I don't think they're going to accept this trade, so I might have to do a Zion deal after the draft because I couldn't even find anything in the trade finder because he's probably so valuable at this moment. Like, I would be getting 5 first-round picks and Chet Holmgren for Zion. They're going to say no to that. What if we did 4 first-round picks and Chet Holmgren for Zion and they say no to that? I would also be willing to trade McCollum this offseason. I don't know if I can get all this from the Heat, but I think I would do this. I'd get their 2024 first, 2027 first, Nikola Jovic, and I got to take on Kyle Lowry to make the money work. For CJ McCollum, would they do this trade? They want Larry Nance Jr. in it, and they want to do a swap in 2027. I'm not taking on Duncan Robinson's contract. I'm sorry. All right, I'll add a swap in 2027. Does that get it done? Yeah, like, I wouldn't give up Nance because I'm not taking on Duncan Robinson. I would give you Billy Hernangomez as well in this deal. Swap seconds. You know what? I think I'm going to do this because we're getting a possible valuable Miami Heat first rounder next year. All right. And that trade makes sense for the Heat for sure. And I'm getting multiple draft picks for CJ McCollum. And there's a chance I just release Kyle Lowry. We're not a big free agency destination. I don't need that money. And I'd rather give those minutes to Alvarado or Dyson Daniels or a point guard we draft. And we're going to be making this trade with the New York Knicks. Jonas Valanciunas going to New York. They're getting an upgrade at the center position there. Mitchell Robinson has expressed some displeasure with his role on the Knicks. He's also from Louisiana, so we're going to get him back home, and we're getting the Knicks first round pick next year as well. So yeah, we trade McCollum, we trade Valanciunas. I'm still looking at the bigger picture here. So we might have to wait till after the draft to move Zion, but next year we have the Lakers first, the Knicks first, a swap with the Bucks, and the Heat first. So Wemby goes number 1 to the Orlando Magic. That team is sick with Wemby, Paolo, Franz. Brandon Miller goes 2, Scoot Henderson 3, Jarris Walker 4 to the Magic. Wow. They could roll out a Markelle Fultz, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, Jarris Walker, Wemby, starting 5. That's just insane. I would have loved Cam Whitmore, but he ended up going 8. Grady Dick would have been a nice addition too. But I'm going to draft Gregory Jackson out of South Carolina. It was either him or Taylor Hendricks, but I like the upside of Jackson a little bit more for this team, and he's going to be replacing Zion, it looks like. So Jackson is a 75 overall, last pick of the lottery. We got a bunch of team options to pick up. Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Jose Alvarado, Najee Marshall. Kyra Lewis for 5.7 mil is kind of tough. I'm actually going to decline that and let him hit free agency. We're going to pick up EJ Liddell's contract though. Jackson Hayes, I will extend the qualifying offer to, but I might re-announce his rights. All right. We're going to be doing this trade with the Jazz. We're getting 4 first round picks. Lauri Markkanen, and Walker Kessler for Zion, Larry Nance, and a second. Yeah, we just traded Zion to Utah. Just think about the marketing opportunities for Zion out there. You have Zion's Bank, you have Zion National Park. Come on, it's a match made in heaven. All right, so yeah, it was tough to figure out a Zion idea. Maybe I could have done a Zion for Wemby swap. But yeah, I actually think we got a solid return getting Markkanen, who was just an all-star, Kessler, who was just a top 5 rookie from this past class, and a ton of draft picks. We might have more future first-round picks in 2024 and 2025 and 2027 than the OKC Thunder. We have 5 first-round picks in 2027, 3 in 2025, and 4 in 2024. All right, so let's look at this team. It definitely looks a little bit different. At point guard, we have Alvarado, Lowry, possibly Dyson Daniels. We have Ingram maybe being the starting shooting guard next year because we got Trey Murphy and Herb Jones. Gregory Jackson's going to need some playing time. Same with Markkanen, Kessler, Robinson. We're pretty deep in case an injury does happen. So if Hayes comes back on the qualifying offer, that's fine with me, but he'd be the third-string center behind Mitch Rob and Walker Kessler. Kyrie stays in Dallas. James Harden goes back to Houston. That's pretty cool. KP goes to Utah. Now that you have a KP and Zion frontcourt, that has no injury history there. And they signed Spencer Dinwiddie as well. Okay, they kind of went off in free agency. And I kind of like the scenario that I downloaded. Like, these contracts look fairly accurate. How much does Jackson Hayes want, though? 8 mil? That's not terrible. And Russ only wants like 19 mil. I mean, it's better than seeing him ask for like 35. And we do get Hayes back on the qualifying offer. So I'm going to keep Kyle Lowry from now. Wow, okay. Ingram was maybe upset that Zion was traded. Markkanen was maybe upset that he was traded. Mitch Rob, come on, you went home. Lowry's just old. I don't even know if I want to start Kyle Lowry at the point guard position. I honestly might see what Dyson Daniels can do. Now, we probably should give that to Alvarado. I don't even know if I should play Kyle Lowry any minutes, though. All right, so I don't think Nikola Jovic is going to make the rotation because I do want to play Gregory Jackson about 15 minutes a night. And we have Alvarado, Ingram, Trey Murphy, Lauri Markkanen, and Walker Kessler in the starting 5. Herb Jones is the 6th man. Yeah, maybe Mitchell Robinson is not going to be happy as the 7th man here, so he could potentially get moved, but I'm obviously going to play Kessler over him. We got Najee Marshall as the 8th man, Dyson Daniels as the 9th man, and Gregory Jackson as the 10th man. Like I said, I'm going to put Nikola Jovic in the G League. I'm going to have Kyle Lowry mentor Dyson Daniels. Actually, I lied. We're going to have Herb Jones mentor Dyson Daniels. He just has way better badges. Markkanen is going to mentor Gregory Jackson. And lastly, Trey Murphy by Brandon Ingram. All right, first game of the season at home against the Charlotte Hornets. We end up beating them by 15 points. Brandon Ingram had 33 points in 35 minutes. Najee Marshall, the second leading scorer. I don't know if that's what I want to see this season. We have 2 road games against the Cavs and the Knicks. We ended up losing against Cleveland. Trey Murphy was the leading scorer here, and then we ended up beating the Knicks by 14. Oh, here we go. Road game against the Jazz. Let's see what happens. Zion Williamson versus his old team. We actually have a pretty good one here. Ingram has 21 points. Markkanen has not missed against his former team. Zion has 25. Man, KP looks so weird with the number 54. Also, I hate the font on those Jazz jerseys. All right, Walker Kessler. Oh my God, Dyson Daniels to turn it over. All right, let's get Alvarado back in the game. All right, pick and pop, Brandon Ingram and Lauri Markkanen. Oh yeah, Zion can't get out there. Markkanen misses the jumper. Markkanen, not a good defender at all, but he's sandwiched between Trey Murphy and Kessler as he gets the steal there. So I was hoping that would just help out his defensive weakness. Let's see what Daniels can do inside. Kick it to Trey Murphy. He's got his man in the air, and that's an easy 2 points. Kessler on KP. Great defense there. Markkanen gets the rebound over Zion, who's rocking 33. Ew. Trey Murphy, can he get around his man? Yes, he can. Inside. Oh, I thought he was going to throw that down. Balmaro cannot stay in front of him. And Murphy's going to go 2 for 2 at the line. Makes it a 5-point game. Ugh, Markkanen guarding Zion. We do not like that. KP finds Balmaro. Oh, he's going to get by me. No, Murphy stays in front of him. Kicks it back to KP. Great defense here by the Pelicans. Don't make that. Oh my God, terrible box out there. Oh, but a great steal by Alvarado. Alvarado finds Kessler for 3, please. No, in and out. So Gregory Jackson's in. He's got 10 points here. Make that his 6th rebound. He's going to be going and guarding Zion. So 2 Carolina guys on each other. And Ingram is going to get to the rim with the left hand. He's got 23. KP with the mid-range jumper. Good close-up by Kessler Jackson with a phenomenal rebound. Why am I throwing it up to Kessler here? Jackson gets around KP. He's going to make that. Oh my God. Gregory Jackson with some clutch buckets. Also, just a thing here. I think if I knew I was going to get Walker Kessler in a Zion trade, I wouldn't have done the Mitchell Robinson trade because it would have been nice having a veteran Valanciunas as a dump pass there by Sexton. Like, mentor Kessler as Jackson gets rejected by KP. But I guess it wasn't the end of the world because I got that first round pick. But yeah, that was just a dirty block by Porzingis. Brandon Ingram gets by Agbaji, and it's a 1-point game. Oh, Sexton blocked by Gregory Jackson. He's going off right now. Alvarado, can he get by his man? Oh, I do not trust them right now. Come on, Ingram. I need you to hit this. That was stupid by me. Sexton blocked. Okay, Balmaro with the rebound. That's fine. That's fine. Ingram's right there. Agbaji for 3. Oh, that kills. We desperately need Sexton to miss this free throw. All right, we're probably going to lose. Brandon Ingram with a very tough 3. He misses that. Mitchell Robinson can't even get the rebound. Damn, so Zion wins the first game against his former team. And can we at least get revenge on them a few days later? Nope, they end up beating us twice. Well, that is unfortunate. The All-Stars this year are Jason Tatum and Steph Curry. Out of the Pelicans, we end up getting 0 All-Stars, unfortunately. Zion does make it for the Jazz. So we are 29-24 at the moment. Brandon Ingram is our leading scorer, followed by Markkanen, Trey Murphy, Walker Kessler, Herb Jones, and then Mitch Rob. We are going to eventually have to work out an extension with Markkanen, and we've been kind of lucky with injuries this season, so I don't think I'm going to make any moves because nobody's really like a pending free agent, and I'm not in a dire need to clear up any more minutes in the rotation. And like I said, injuries will happen, and I don't want to make a move that I'm going to regret. Michael Porter Jr. was traded for Tobias Harris. Yeah, a move like that. Leonard Miller for Harrison Barnes, Brooke Lopez for Luke Kennard. Colin Sexton was traded a month after we played him for Nick Batum. Ugh. Buddy Hield in a first for Bagley and McDaniels. That's a great trade for the Pacers. We're going to lock up Brandon Ingram on a 3-year extension. We want to make him a Pelican for a while. As Jason Tatum wins MVP, Victor Wembanyama Rookie of the Year in Orlando. Brogdon gets 6th Man of the Year. Giannis Depoy, Kuminga Most Improved, and Joe Mazzulla is your Coach of the Year. We're obviously going to keep We're obviously going to keep tabs on Zion throughout this video. He makes All-NBA second team with the Jazz. And we only had Gregory Jackson on All-Rookie second team. So we did make the playoffs. Top 6 seed. Not number 6. We're taking on the Lakers in round 1. We do have their first round pick this year. So unfortunately, that pick won't have too much value. We only really had some minor injuries this season. So for the playoffs, Gregory Jackson is going to fall out of the rotation. So this is how the starting 5 is going to look like. Alvarado, 27 minutes. Herb Jones, 33. Ingram, 39. Markkanen, 36. Kessler, 34. With Trey Murphy as the 6th man, who's fighting a minor injury. Dyson Daniels as the 7th man. Robinson at 8. And Marshall at 9. 4-star balance going into round 1. And can we beat the LA Lakers and advance to round 2? The Pelicans do all right in the sim, and we lose in 7. Oh, come on. And of course, the Jazz are in round 2. I would have loved to go up against the Jazz in the Western Conference Finals at one point in this video. We lost Game 7 by 17. Markkanen was our leading scorer in those 7 games. Ingram at 2. Herb Jones at 3. Kessler at 4. Trey Murphy shot 31 from the field. Daniels 38. I mean, we have a ton of assets, ton of draft picks, young players under contract, so I'm not worried about not improving this team in the offseason. As you have the Blazers and the Pistons in the finals, and the Pistons sweep the Blazers. LeBron heads to the Hall of Fame. So draft lottery, the Bucks were really bad, so it's looking like we could have a top 5 pick. We could also have the 14th pick from the Mitchell Robinson deal. So yeah, we don't get any insane luck there at 14, so we have that pick for the 2nd straight year. So let's hope that this Bucks pick stays in the top 3. That would be amazing, like adding a top talent, or we could even trade the pick because that could be a possibility as well. Well, it's definitely in the top 4, which is nice. Come on, be in the top 3, be in the top 3. Let's go. All right, come on, give me number 2. Okay, you know what? Staying at 3, I'll say that's a dub. So the Suns win the lottery. The Thunder come in 2nd, and we are 3rd. We also have the 18th pick via the Heat from the McCollum deal. We also have 19, which is our pick, and Lakers at 24. I'm actually going to fire Willie Green and look to hire Jock Vaughn to be our next head coach. I have a big trade in mind that I'm going to revisit after the draft. So Isaiah Collier goes number 1, Matas Buzuelos number 2. We're going to take DJ Wagner at 3. We're going to draft Bronny here with our 2nd first-round pick at 14. And we have a ton of first-round picks to sign. DJ Wagner, Bronny James, Mikey Williams, who has nothing going on currently for him right now. A Eurostash player, because I wasn't going to be able to sign all of them. I got John Vaughn in there with the 24th pick. I'm going to see if I could sign these 2nd rounders. Okay, yeah, I can't. So I'm going to let them most likely walk. I'm going to pick everybody's team option up. Yeah, we have a ton. So I would like to bring back Herb Jones. EJ Liddell, probably not. Najee Marshall, like 11 mil for him is a good value contract, but I think like we just have too many guys as it is. We actually have like 27 million in cap space. There's been rumblings about Trae Young being on the market. We need a point guard that could be pass first for us. And I'm going to see if they like DJ Wagner enough to take on Mitchell Robinson, Wagner, Bronny, and Mikey Williams straight up for Trae Young. Okay. And what about if I give them the Minnesota Timberwolves unprotected first next season? They say no. And then I would also throw in this Bucks unprotected first next year as well. Wow. Okay. Do they like Nikola Jovic? They don't. All right, maybe I'm not going to be able to get Trae Young. I think I'm going to go in a different direction, though. I never trade for James Harden. And if he's going to be efficient enough and can get me over 8 assists a night, I don't care how many points he scores. He could just be what Chris Paul is. He could score 9 a night. So would they do DJ Wagner, Mitchell Robinson, and Bronny James? I would love to get like Şengün in return to have a backup center who's in the final year of his contract. Let's see if they agree to this. They do not. But I will throw in this Timberwolves first round pick next season. Okay, maybe it's just going to be too tough to get Şengün. I just kind of want another center, but I can look into free agency. So let's offer Bronny, Mitch Rob, and DJ Wagner for Harden. I wonder if I even have to give up Wagner, but we will. And yeah, we're going to get James Harden. We're going all in next year, and I want to trade for James Harden. Like I said, we need another center. I think Nick Richards would be a perfect addition for us. Let's see if they would match that 2-year deal. And unfortunately, we don't have bird rights on Herb Jones due to him being a second-round pick. But we get Nick Richards. Either Herb Jones comes back on the qualifying offer, or I'm able to just kind of match any deal he gets. Because I desperately need him being in the backcourt with Harden to help him out defensively. And yeah, he comes back for 7.8 mil. I can't complain. The Harden regression is here, but I would be very happy if I could win a championship with James Harden. All right, so here's how the rotation's going to look. Harden, Herb Jones, Brandon Ingram, Lauri Markkanen, Walker Kessler in the starting 5 with the bench of Trey Murphy, Dyson Daniels, Gregory Jackson, and Nick Richards. First game of the season on the road in Charlotte, and we lost by 16. LaMelo single-handedly beat us. Okay, not up to the best start. Unfortunately, James Harden is hurt, who's having an efficient season, man. He's averaging 9.8 assists, but he dislocated his right patella, and he's out for the season. That's just not fair at all, man. I'm so excited to trade for James Harden. I have no major injuries last season, and of course, the guy I trade for is hurt and out for the year. Of course. And we have no all-stars this season, unfortunately. Zion is an all-star on Team Luka. We are the first seed, though, in the Western Conference, 34-19. A couple of you guys said in the comments, like, if you have the 1 seed locked up, rest your guys for, like, the last 2 weeks, or as long as you clinch the 1 seed. I'm probably going to do that. I can't have another player get hurt because I already am without James Harden for the rest of the season, which sucks. It is the trade deadline. We're 17 games above 500. Do I trust Dyson Daniels enough to lead us to the promised land as our point guard? He's playing well. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I want to make a deal. I don't think I'm going to. So let's simulate the end of this season, and let's hope that Dyson Daniels can help us out at the point guard position, because Jose Alvarado has just not been efficient at all for us. Oh my God. Just as I'm about to bench my starters, Walker Kessler breaks his ankle. He's out 8 to 10 weeks. Why do you got to do this to me now, too? Like, why couldn't this? I don't know. Now I wish I kept Mitchell Robinson. Oh my God, James Harden's back. Oh my God, he wasn't out for the full season. Let's freaking go. All right, so that has now made me happy that we're going to get James Harden for the playoffs. So I'm glad I didn't trade for anybody, as Darius Garland wins the MVP award. Dyson Daniels wins most improved. Yeah, I could see that definitely. Will Hardy gets coach of the year. I just want to play the Jazz in the conference finals, man, as Zion is on all NBA second team. I swore LeBron retired too. Huh? Both Ball brothers make all defensive first team, and we are the 2 seed. The Jazz are the 4 seed on the other side of the bracket than us, so the Thunder ended up getting the 1 seed. This is a good Mavericks team to go up in round 1, or at least in 2K. So yeah, we are going to be without Walker Kessler. He's day-to-day though, so you know what? We are going to get him back, hopefully in this series. So Jose Alvarado is definitely going to be the 9th man at about 10 minutes a night. I don't mind Gregory Jackson getting about 15. Daniels at 20. 27 to Trey Murphy, who's just an elite shooter. 38 to both Markkanen and Ingram. I think I'm going to go like 30 to Herb Jones, 34 to Harden, 28 to Nick Richards. Under Jock Vaughn, we're only 3-star balanced. Nick Richards isn't a great fit. Obviously, we need Kessler back. And can we beat the Dallas Mavericks in round 1? Don't let this be a series. Okay, we're up 3 games to 2. We do have Walker Kessler back, though, which is huge. That's going to bump Jose Alvarado out of the rotation. Markkanen's going off in those first 6 games. Brandon Ingram's playing great. How many assists does Harden have? 9.8. He's shooting 21% from 3. Can we please beat the Mavericks in 6? Oh, my God. They forced a game 7. They actually blew us out here. All right, game 7 at home. Please don't lose this game. Oh, my God. We're going to lose, aren't we? Just don't get blown out. Please make it close. Why this... Oh my God, why make me a 2 seed, man, if we're going to lose in round 1? Why do that? That's so annoying. Kessler had 21 rebounds and we freaking lost. Shai Gilgeous is your finals MVP in the Western Conference and Cade in the East. So Pistons Thunder in the finals, and the Thunder win in 6. with Shea being your finals MVP. So we know that James Harden is going to regress a ton. I could be adding 2 potential top 10 picks. Let's see. Oh my God, we're adding the #1 overall pick. Do I just be a terrible GM and fire Jock Vaughn already for Ty Lue? Yeah, I'm literally the worst GM ever, but I should have just waited a year to get Lue anyway. So with the #1 overall pick, I'm going with Ian Jackson. With pick 10, we got Jason Asamoto, we got Zach Clark at 27, and then we have that Euro stash player from last year coming over. Picking up all these team options here. Trey Murphy and Herb Jones both need the qualifying offers. All right, we're about to make a blockbuster trade with the Timberwolves. Brandon Ingram, we're cutting ties with him. We're going to be going for an upgrade there. I'm also giving up the Bucks pick next year, Nikola Jovic, and the Bucks pick in 2027. We're getting Jakob Poeltl in this trade, and we're picking up Anthony freaking Edwards. So Markkanen's a free agent. I'm about to give him $40 million. We're going to be such a luxury tax team next year because I'm about to give Herb Jones $26 million and Trey Murphy $32 million. So we get Murphy. That's an overpay. Herb Jones, I don't care. We're trying to build the best team possible. I'm even going to bring back Alvarado on a 1-year deal just in case somebody gets hurt at the point guard position. All right, man. If this team does not win a championship, I'm going to be very upset. It's crazy how deep this team is, man. So Anthony Edwards, Markkanen, and Kessler all going to get 33 minutes. We'll still start Harden and Murphy for now. Daniels, Jones, Jackson, Poeltl, Jackson off the bench. We got like Alvarado, Richards, Asamoto. This team can withstand injuries. We're not going to be a defensive-minded team. Balanced, 4.5 stars. All right, quick update. Markkanen had an injury that dropped him 7 overall points, so I got kind of nervous, but he was only out 1 to 2 weeks. And this team is currently 40-7. Yeah, and we just beat Utah. Of course, Brandon Ingram gets on the All-Star team when we trade him away in Minnesota. LaMelo Ball wins MVP. This team goes 72-10. Maybe it was the coach all along, or maybe we just needed that upgrade from BI to Ant. Oof, LaMelo's out for the playoffs. Luka most likely as well. We are the 1 seed in the Western Conference, taking on the Mavericks in round 1 again, but they're going to be without Luka. How many points did Ant average this year? 23, okay, pretty similar to what Brandon Ingram was doing for us anyway. Harden with 9.3 assists, Kessler with 12.7 rebounds. We should beat this Mavericks team, right? Imagine we lose. Oh my God. And Anthony Edwards is hurt. Why? Why? Oh my God, he tore his MCL. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on, 2K, really? So I guess Trey Murphy's gonna start. I mean, this team could still win a championship without Anthony Edwards. Do I feel confident in it now? No, I don't. And we end up winning in 6. In round 1, Trey Murphy might be the unsung hero. But we got to take on the Thunder, man, who have an insane roster. Jalen Williams is now a 90 overall. Sheesh, he's insane. All right, here goes nothing. Can we beat them? I don't feel great about it. Oh my God, we win in 7. Yes, we're in the conference finals. Yeah, it was pretty evenly distributed there in the quarterfinals as James Harden was our leading scorer. Markkanen, this is where you step up. Can we beat the 2-seeded Rockets? God damn, it's a good team. 7-8 seed matchup over there in the East. Can we beat them, please? We're up 2-1. 3-1. Oh my God, don't blow it 3-1. We were in the finals. No, Ant. No problem. And we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Come on, they're an 8 seed. This would make me so happy. Markkanen, you listen to me. I'm going to close my eyes. Pelicans, Cavs in the finals. And we won it without Ant, right? We showed that if you build deep enough of a roster, you're going to win it all. And we did. Let's freaking go. The Pelicans win it all in 7. Oh my God, Harden's your finals MVP. I'm so glad I closed my eyes. I mean, we blew them out in Game 7, but good Lord. 2 Game 7 victories in that playoff run without your best player. Harden gets finals MVP. I almost traded him last offseason. That was a super fun rebuild, man. I got guys that I haven't really been using a lot, like Lauri Markkanen, James Harden, even Anthony Edwards, Gregory Jackson as well. But yeah, Ant getting hurt, and we still won it all. So hope you guys enjoyed this Pelicans rebuild. This is the last one from the eliminated play-in tournament teams, as we've now done the Raptors, Thunder, Bulls, and now Pelicans. So the next team rebuild will be when the next team is eliminated in the playoffs. Will it be the Timberwolves? Will it be the Nets? Let's see. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.